We are ranking the game modes of Modern Warfare 3 from the GOAT to D. I, I'm actually going to change this to F. There, no one gets D. Where is F on my keyboard? There it is. F tier. It goes from GOAT, S, A, B, C to F. You fail. Because I don't think some of these deserve a passing grade at all. Anyway, we're going to start off with the most controversial. I know this, but also one of my favorites, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And I know a lot of people are like, it's the worst zombies. Yes, you're not wrong. But I am just basing this off of Modern Warfare 3 and what I would play in Modern Warfare 3. I think it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I think it's been up and down. The Unstable Rift, that was a miss. But the latest season, pretty good. It gets an A tier. I will not be taking questions. This is my opinion, and I am right, and you are wrong. Yeah. Next up, we're going with the Season 5 Mosh Pit. Because I don't generally play the Mosh Pit. I feel like it's just, meh. It's a fun game mode, but I wouldn't personally play it. Like, I only go on there when I need XP or like a quick game. So it gets C tier. Like, that's a thing, sure. Next up, Infection. I like Infection. It was my favorite game mode in Modern Warfare 2. It is definitely S tier in Modern Warfare 3. I thoroughly enjoy it. Now, to go along with that, Fish Infection. I don't know how to say it. I'm dyslexic. Don't come for me. This is the better version of Infection. It's not goated, but it is better than the regular Infection. And the reason why is because the skins in this one are so bright, it automatically makes you a cat or a fish. You can't just sit there with a like really dark skin and hide out, which I actually like more. It's more interesting gameplay, I feel like, so it gets higher up than Infected. Alright, next up we have, let's see, is this Demolition? This is Demolition. Now, if you know me, you know Demolition, straight to F tier. I hated this game mode. I was confused for the first half of it. I finally understood it, and I still hated it. It gets an F. There's no... It is Search and Destroy, but worse, and I don't personally like Search and Destroy. So F tier it gets. Next up, we have Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag? Pretty solid game mode. I had fun playing it, actually. I don't think it's not one of my go-tos, but if it comes up, I'm not going to be mad about it, so it gets a B tier. If it comes up, I'm going to be like, oh, Capture the Flag, what a pleasant surprise. But I'm not going in there being like, I'm going to play Capture the Flag. Because I don't want to. Okay. Next up, we have... Do I not have paintball on here? Turns out I forgot to add paintball. There we go. Paintball. Paintball also gets B tier. It was fun. I'm not going in to play it, but if I end up playing it, I'm not going to be mad about it. I had a fun time. This is a solid, like, oh, nice time. Alright, next up. Gun game. I love me gun game. Gun game is amazing. I always end up either first or last place, never in between. You know this. I think it is so much fun. I also like it because I get to play, like, I tend to play the same guns. So when I play gun game, I get to experience, like, all the other guns that are happening. Not happening. Jesus. You know what I mean. I get to play with other guns that I don't normally play with, and it gives me, like, I don't know. It's just the most enjoyable time I have. Next up, Cyber Attack. Cyber Attack. C for Cyber Attack. I did not enjoy it. Like, it was fine. I was just kind of like, why was this a game mode that was needed? I don't think I think they could get rid of it and I wouldn't care. Like solidly I'm like that's I don't hate it. It's not an F tier. I'm not like destroy it in a fire, but I'm also like I don't care about it. The C is for don't care. I guess that could be D. But you get the point. Anyway, next up, let's do this. If you remember, a while ago, they released the greatest game mode in the history of game modes. It was called Get High. It was for like the Snoop Dogg event or whatever. It was generally I'm so upset that it is not 24/7. This is the greatest game mode of all time. This was peak Modern Warfare 3. This is the like this made me realize that this game was not a waste of money. This was genuinely the most amazing game mode they ever made, and it is not around all the time, and I'm so upset by it. They need to bring this back. This is everything I have ever wanted in this game, and they gave it to me and then took it away. Oh, okay. Sorry. Got a little heated there, but it's true. They took away my baby. Next. Next up, small map mosh pit. Now you might be thinking, I gave Season 5 a C tier. I'm giving this an A tier. Because small map mosh pit, I just tongue twister. Small map mosh pit. I don't know if it's called mosh pit. It might be called mosh. Who knows? It is the best if you're doing camera grinds. It's a classic. And honestly, the small maps in Modern Warfare 3, some of the best maps. Not even gonna lie. It's just some of the best. And I genuinely enjoy it. Headquarters. I feel like that was B tier. I'm not mad about it. I don't think I would go in wanting to play it, but I ain't gonna be mad if it comes up on my thing. I feel like that is a solid time. It's enjoyable, but it's not overly enjoyable. So it gets B. Middle of the pack. Not good, not bad. It's pretty mid. Yeah. It's mid. Now Control. I don't know. I don't know if it's B or C. I'm between B or C for Control. It's definitely better than Cyber Attack and Mosh Pit, but like it's not great. I'm gonna put that in B. I'm gonna put that in a I wouldn't actually feel like if I put that in B, I need to put like Paintball up into A. Cause I like Paintball. I think here's what we're gonna Paintball is gonna be moved up to A. Cause I solidly enjoyed. I still think it's a little mid, but I did enjoy it. And then Control goes in B tier in like I wouldn't be mad about it, but it's not my favorite. I think okay. I'm solid with my choices now. I'm pretty happy with this. How it's laid out. That was Hardpoint. I feel like that is honestly Hardpoint I feel like is A tier. I like Hardpoint. I had fun. I just suck at the game. If I was better at the game, like I would have done better. If I didn't have like the weirdest loadouts known to man, I probably would have enjoyed it a little more. But that's not on the game. That's on me. So Hardpoint gets an A. Look at him. I think he's below Paintball, but he still gets an A. He's still up there. He's still vibing. He's still good. That was kill confirmed, which is this. That honestly, A tier. I really like that. That's above small map mosh. That's fun. Actually, no. We're putting it below. I think I put it above because I did get a small map. It's going below. Because, this is... A lot of things are ending up in A tier. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. But I think these last ones are the ones that I don't play. These are the ones that I think are going to fill up the bottom tier a little more. But right now, we're pretty solidly up high. We're a little top heavy right now on this tier list, which I don't think is a bad thing. And Destroy. I don't want to put it in B tier. I gotta put it in C tier, I think. C tier. No, okay, it gets B tier. It gets B tier. Sometimes it's enjoyable. Sometimes it's not. It's staying there. It's staying in B tier. Domination. Honestly, I kind of feel like that was B tier. Like mid B tier. I'm like, that was fine. I thought I enjoyed it more than I did. You know, I remember enjoying it so much more, but that was on a good map, and I was like, it's okay. So, yeah, it gets B tier. I wouldn't be mad about it if I had to play it, but I'm not actively searching it out. Free for all, honestly, F tier. And it's not just because I'm bad at the game. I just, I, it's not as fun as gun game. There's no spice. There's no flavor. I don't feel like exhilarated when I play it. Even if I do get top of the kill board, I'm kind of like, okay, that happened. It's never anything where I'm like, yes, this is the most fun I've ever had. You know, it's more just like, yeah, that was an experience, and it wasn't even a good one. So yeah, F tier. And I know you're like, you can't give free for all a bad grade because you have to have loadouts for it, and then give Team Deathmatch a good grade, even though you also have to have loadouts. But I'm giving it A tier. I like it. I don't care if I have to have a loadout for it. I enjoy it more than free for all. Because I have other teams, so I can cheese more. But I enjoy it, and that's what matters. I don't think it's the best of A tier, but it's solid A tier. I actually will probably play more of that now. Last up, we have just multiplayer as a whole. And I think how we solve this one is by playing one more round of all-in multiplayer and then taking into account where everything sits. Final ranking for multiplayer. I feel like B tier. High B tier, but like, it's just kind of like alright, in my opinion. Actually, because there are like some really good game modes, some real bad ones. I feel like overall, it's alright. I don't tend to play multiplayer a ton because of the games where it's just kind of like, it's alright. It could be better. Like, I feel like some games you get rolled, some games you roll, but I like the games where it feels like a challenge. And I feel like you get less of, I feel like in Modern Warfare 2, I got more games like that. Here, I feel like multiplayer is just kind of like, I go there for the camo grind. I don't go there to play multiplayer. So, yeah, I think this is our finished tier list. I think this is how we end off. I'm pretty happy with this. Once again, I think Get High needs to come back. That was the best game mode of all time. I know there were other game modes like Get High that were like seasonal. I didn't include them because I don't have access to play them. I remember a few of them, but none of them were as memorable as Get High. I feel like they'd all end up in like A or B tier where they're just kind of like, yeah, that's a fine game, but nothing where I'm like, bring it back. I will give you my soul for this. In the way that Get High was. So yeah. I'm pretty happy with these results. This right here, I'm happy with this. This is what I would say is the perfect tier list, in my opinion, of Modern Warfare 3 game modes.